So, a very quick recap. The last time we played, we beat the big tournament. We defeated that giant spider guy underneath Octagonia, and we made our way. We met up with Rab and Jade, who it turns out Rab is my peepaw, and Jade is sort of. She is the Princess of Heliodor, who was thought to be dead. She also is my mother looked after her for a very long time. They were very close. And, so she thinks of me as her little brother. And then we made our way to Puerto Valor, where we met. Well, we haven't met anybody important yet, but we're going to meet a friend of Rab's to uh, gain entryway to the rest of, like, the sea. Alright. And I did some off screen grinding. Nothing too major. Just, I think there were a few abilities that some characters learned, but I didn't do any, like, skill tree stuff. Oh, darling, I'm sorry. I'm a bit lost in my thoughts at the moment. That's okay, Sylvando. And while we're here, I also completed a few quests. Well, I didn't complete them. I slayed, like, special monsters for them. So for now, let's start doing some crafting while I wait for people to show up. Alright, that'll make it easier. Perfect. Cute cap. I think for some of these we don't have all of the materials that we're going to want to make them. So I'm probably not going to craft everything that I want to for now. But I can at least do some crafting. Oh, beautiful. Awesome. I will say I do prefer being able to actually make things over how DQ 8 has you, like, just put two things into a pot and wait. Although it is fun to, hear the little ding and be like, oh my gosh, it's ready! But this is just more fun because you're actually doing things. We can double edge bash that. Oh, nope, we should not have done that. Oh god. Oh fuck. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Okay, it's a normal dainty dress. I might actually use. Let's rework that because we can do better. We can do better. Let's be safe. Oh no. Okay. That should be better. Oh no. Okay, +1. That works for me. Ah, darn. Okay. So we won't be able to make that for now. Could make that. Hmm. Let's do these. Because then we can play dress up. Oh, I forgot how hard it is to make this outfit. Ooh! Okay, power of the next strike is doubled, so let's go ahead and do this. Oh, that's beautiful. Power of the next strike is halved. We can just go right there. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Next strike is doubled. Oh, Jesus. Well. Ugh. Oh well. Might as well. I don't. Okay. This was bad. This went bad. This went terribly. That's okay. I will rework it later. Alright, and then after this we will be... Well, we'll see what else I can craft. But then we'll be done. I promise. Because I know I only explored half of Puerto Valor, so... Oh, you motherfucker! I hate when it does that. I forgot it does that. Ah! Like, who said you could do that? Okay, we're good. Awesome. Alright, so we don't have enough for that. I really want to make that. We can make that. We could also do that. We will... Yeah, we'll keep going with crafting then. Gorgeous. Oh, I also forgot to mention something very important. Although, if you follow me on any social media, you already know this. My Trucy Right Zooms came in. And yes, I did say that plural because I got two of them because I love her so dearly. And they're perfect and I love them and they're with me right now. I have basically been doing everything I can with them by my side. Oh my gosh, it's just an instant like happiness boost. My toys. Okay. Hey girl, what's up? Alright, I think this is the same thing for most of these characters. At least here. I know there's some different dialogue with Sylvando after, if you're like at the campsite by Puerto Valor. Um, let's go ahead and zoom. There are some quests that I can finish now. Let me, or take care of. So let's go to Gallopolis. Wait, that's cute. Let's see. Um, yeah, so this one, and then Gondolia. We can go to Gondolia real quick. Alright, cool. So we got 3 quests that are almost done. Ah, good day to you! Does your presence here mean that you have brought me a golden globe? You bet, baby. By the sands, a golden globe! Is it not so much more charming than any other cactus? Or any ordinary cactus? And its texture appears to be perfect. This will make for the most satisfying cutlet indeed. Perhaps I should sample a small piece of it raw. Nibble. Mmm. Munch. Oh, it is so rich and juicy and so very sharp, just as a cactus should be. My cactus cutlets will soon taste better than ever. Of that I am absolutely certain. 1,000 thank yous, friend. You have improved the lives of cutlet lovers everywhere. Please allow me to give you a little something in return. The trickster. Let's see. Golden globes are not the only rarefied forms of regular monsters. Seeking others out would provide you with valuable experience, I am sure. Doot doot. Do you guys have anything to say now that we're here?
Let's have a nice wee chat, shall we?
Okay, you guys are gonna say the same thing, I think. And then... Gondolia... Puerto Valor, okay. And since Gondolia is right by Puerto Valor, we can just sail right over. Nope, she's not here. Hey, girl. Oh, hey! Akia told me that she has some very important news. I left my post at the checkpoint and came here right away. She told me everything of her attempts to pay for treatment for our father, and of the fact that she abandoned her baking career in order to do so. To think that she would make such sacrifices for the sake of one who treated us both so badly. Who never so much as sent either of us a single letter. Welcome back. You delivered my letter to Valentino, yes? Well, how did he react? What? No, surely not. He refuses to treat my father, but why? Hmm? This letter is not addressed to me. It is addressed to Valentino, and the sender is. Abu! My father? Why is my father sending letters to Valentino, and why are you delivering them to me? Perhaps things will become clearer if I read it. Let me see. Dr. Valentino, I have heard that my daughter visited you and asked you to treat my leg. You must do something for me, doctor. If Akia offers to pay for my treatment, I would ask that you refuse. I would also ask that you give her the few coins which I enclose in this envelope. Tell her that they are to help her follow her dream of becoming a baker. I have saved up this small sum through my work in the stables, in the hope that they might help my dear daughter. I have been a terrible father to my children. Nothing I do now will ever change that, but I would like to try and help in this at least. Thank you, doctor. Your humble servant, Abu. I I see. So my father knew all about my plan. In truth, I thought he had forgotten all about me. But it seems my career means a great deal to him, and here I am, having abandoned it all in order to try and help him. He was thinking of me all along, but why make his feelings known through such roundabout means? I must thank you for bringing me this letter. It has brought my father and I together again, if only indirectly. Please accept this as a small token of my gratitude. Yes! I left the bakery and abandoned my dream, all because I wished to earn some money to pay for my father's treatment. Little did I know that my father had also been working, despite his injury, in order to support my career. But at last we understand one another, and that is no small thing, given the distance that was between us. Our first priority must be to ensure that he receives the treatment he requires. My brother and I will remain by his side until he recovers. She informed me of the contents of our father's letter. I was surprised to learn he had been working so hard in order to help her achieve her dream. But this does not mean I forgive him. As far as I'm concerned, Akia is the only family I have. It has always been this way, and it will always be this way. She is, however, very insistent, and I do not wish to let her down. Perhaps I will agree to join her and my father at next year's Sand National. She has expressed a wish for us to go there as a family, and to cheer on some of the horses that my father has been looking after. Oh, wait, can I actually see him? I don't know. I'll do that on my own time, maybe, if I remember. Let me get on my boat. Thank you, Dave. Yes, please.
Listen up, laddie.
This place hasn't changed a bit.
Uh,
Oh, Bobby Slay, I didn't see you there. You can go right on ahead and ignore anything you might have heard from me saying just now. I was practicing some lines. Yes, for a part. I love you. I love you, Silvando. You're so dedicated to your craft. Whee! Wait, I just remembered. We made all these cute clothes. And now we can see the fruits of our beautiful labors. Look, she's so cute! Oh my god, her little green outfit is so cute. She's so darling here. And we finally unlocked our first outfit for Serena. There is another outfit you can technically give her before this, but it sucks. Look at how cute she is. Oh my god, I just want to pinch her little cheeks. She's so cute. She's ready for her day out at Disneyland, and it's gonna be so cute and fun. She's gonna have so much fun. Let's see, give her... That lowers her defense and her charm, but it does give her a 1% evasion chance. Oh. Not like this. Let's give her... Yeah, let's give her this. Because it's important that she does not die. And then for Sylvando... Oh wait, hold on. Yes! Yeah! Look at that! I will say I do prefer his normal outfit, but this is still a fun one. This is still fun. Literally my best friend. Okay. We also have the other half of this town to, like, check out and investigate. And break pots. Oh shoot, I do not have my pen. I just remembered. I just realized, so I might have to sneak out real quick. But let's first, at least, finish this quest. Please, you must bring me a piece of floral coral. My wife is adamant that she won't leave without her precious souvenir. I didn't turn on the pot count. I just realized. Where is my kill count for pots? There we go. At last I'll be able to go home and get back to work. And this might even keep me at in my wife's good books for a while too. Things shouldn't be like this though, should they? My wife shouldn't have to ransom just to get my attention. Look, thank you for all your help. I'm sure it was far from easy getting that coral. Please, take this. You deserve it. Alright, so that's how to make some whips. I don't really have anybody learning those though. Do you know what I think? Do you know what? I think I've learned a valuable lesson. Work is important, but nothing is more important than family. I can't believe I didn't realize that before. Thank goodness we came here, eh? I'd probably never have realized how much I needed to change my ways otherwise. I hear you were the one who took on the Corallosis in order to get me my floral coral. Thank you, young man. You do realize I don't really care about the coral, though, don't you? I just wanted to spend more time here with my husband. Perhaps my methods were a little extreme, but I'd say they were successful. We're having a lovely time together, and our relationship is sure to be stronger as a result. Go off, Queen. Do I need to talk to the doctor? I don't think I do because I already got the mini medal. I should go turn that in too. Um, you are around here. You delivered the letter I gave to you, see? I hope it will help to bring that poor family a little closer together. It is strange though, no? People are unable to reconcile their differences without the help of a letter delivered by someone they do not even know. But we do not know what they haven't we do not know what we have until it is gone, eh? This is a as true of families as it is of everything else. I pray that your little delivery will help to heal their rift. Okay then, before we head in here, let me go grab my pen. I will be as fast as I can. See? Told you I'd be fast. Alright. Hey man, this is a villa of Don Rodrigo. He is the most famous and honored hombre, the most famous and honored hombre in all of Puerto Valor. You may enter, but do not cause any trouble. I'm gonna break everything. Trouble is my middle name. Let me in. Senor Hendrik, he trained here, but originally he is from Zwaardrust, far to the northeast. That place is in ruins now, of course, destroyed by monsters. You know, I have heard people talk about a beautiful purple sphere they used to have there. I wonder if it is somewhere in the ruins. Hmm. Pretty Betsy. Kitty! You're so cute. Anything else in the garden? I don't think so. Silk Blossom. How lovely. Aye, the Darkspawn has been seen among the ruins of Dundrasil. He has given Sir Hendrik the slip and is still at large. This is bad. First Sir Jasper and now Sir Hendrik. If the finest of knights of Heliodor cannot catch him, maybe no one can. Come on, don't start slacking just because Don Rodrigo isn't around. Harder, put your backs into it. What's that? You want me to train you? Ha! You wouldn't last 5 minutes. Trust me. Training is hard, but I will do anything it takes to become a calabrero like Sir Hendrik. I must become a knight. I must! Take that! Urgh. Have fun. Don Rodrigo was once married, you know. His wife was a kind and thoughtful lady, but she died when she was still young. Such tragedy. And the fact that the son they had together left Puerto Valor and no one knows where he is, it only makes matters much worse. Poor guy. Poor guy. Poor thing. Yay! Ew! Oh, I can't go in. They're afraid of me.
Senor Roberto, so wonderful to see you after so many years. And your companions too, of course. Good to see you looking so well, Cervantes. Now, I don't suppose Don Rodrigo's about for a wee chat, is he?
I always forget.
Lo siento, senor, so sorry. But I am afraid he has gone to Eliador. He is instructing the guards there in the art of swordsmanship, you see. Ah, now that's a shame. I do so love our wee chats about fighting and horses and fighting. Don Rodrigo will be sorry to have missed you too, senor. He often speaks of your visits very fondly. Well, I'm sure we'll have a chance for a proper chinwag next time I'm in town. Now, there's something I was wanting to ask you, Cervantes. I was hoping to head out to sea in search of more interesting topics of conversation. You couldn't open the sea gates for me, could you? It will be my pleasure, Senor Roberto. Can you imagine how angry Don Rodrigo would be if I refused? I will open them right away. If you go on board your ship, you will be able to sail straight through. You're a good man, Cervantes. Thanks a million. And give my regards to Don Rodrigo, won't you?
Hooray! Okay, it was that easy. Alright. There's a portrait hanging on the wall. Let me in. Yes! It looks like somebody's diary. Bobby Slade takes it from the shelf and opens it at random. At today's tournament, Signor Roberto defeated Signor Hendrik. Words can scarcely express how thrilled I was to see such a display. He has grown mighty indeed. He skips forward several days. Signor Roberto left today. I wish he would have at least said something before disappearing just like that. He skips forward yet still. A year has passed now since Signor Norberto's departure, and we still hear nothing. I pray that he is safe. The rest of the diary seems to be filled with similar entries. The chivalric ideal. Chivalry. All who dare call themselves knights cherish this above all else. It is the criterion by which our worth is weighed. Do not shrink in your duties or your training. Strive to exceed your limitations, be they physical or mental. At all times, and whoever you may encounter, this will be well-mannered and gentle. But more sacred than these instructions is this. You should set yourself a goal, Should you make a promise, do not fail to achieve it. Do not allow yourself to be swayed from your path. Never, never go back on your word. He who does so cannot claim to be any kind of knight. Take this firmly to heart, lest all your years of training be in vain. Don Rodrigo had a son, but he ran away from home a long, long time ago before I started working here. They say that Cervantes was very upset when it happened. He was fond of the boy, it seems. It cannot be easy not knowing where he is. This door leads to Don Rodrigo's chambers, but he is not present at the moment. He has gone to Heliodor to instruct the guards in the way of the sword. Ah, it is you. You are sailing out on the open ocean, see? Ugh, the ocean is full of monsters, senor. Make sure you are well prepared before you depart. No, I want to go in! Damn it. I never get to have fun. Hey, thanks for the clothes. Alright. Let's actually zoom to the... I guess we just gotta go to Gondolia Sea. See? Wait! My mini medals! I have to go back. My freaking medals! I think I only have one. My medals! So I learned recently that Dragon Quest 7, the like reimagined or whatever, they actually also have the like the outfit for like 8. Oh, it's just one medal. Okay, well, anyway. No, wait! Damn it! Well, anyway, it's very sad to me that they keep having like outfits for 8 show up in like more recent games, and then you can't actually play 8 on like any modern consoles or like on PC unless you're a pirate. So it makes me very sad. Ah!
There's our pal, Cervantes. Give him a nice thank you wave, everybody.
Thank you.
Madre mia. Is it him?
Wild Blue Wander yonder. Let me talk to my friends. How are we holding up?
Oh, aye.
The gates in Puerto Valor are open, and the open seas are ours to explore. Let's see what we can discover, laddie. I know you've got a whole lot on your mind, honey, but just stay focused on the next step. That's the next approach. That's the best approach right now. Trust me.
You want to talk? That's
We've
not
all
like you.
we've always known our destiny was to protect the luminary, but it always seemed a little vague about what that actually meant. But now we have a clear goal, to lead you to Yggdrasil. Okay, so I already know this.
Hello.
You already said this. 4 more orbs to go. Let's get going.
Yes?
If the rainbow, we'd have no idea. Yeah, okay. Whee! Ah! Oh, these are babies. I'm not even gonna, like, go hard on this. I'm just gonna get a little frizz. Yeah, that's fine.
Ugh, where did all this horrible fog come from? I can't see a thing.
Hey, Sylph, what's going on?
I'm truly mystified. But whatever it is, I don't like it. Steering hard a starboard!
The mists are clearing. I can see light up ahead.
Where in the world are we?
Sorry, honey, but I haven't a clue where we are. This island doesn't appear on any of my maps. I want to wave bye-bye to this forsaken place as soon as possible, but so long as the stallion's stuck on the sandbank, we're staying right here. Sorry, dollface, but the ship's stuck on the sandbar. We ain't going nowhere for a minute. Me and Silver gonna see if we can't push the old girl free. You lot just sit tight. Everything will be sorted in no time. Fascinating. Judging by the shape of the prow and the state of the planks, I wouldn't be surprised if this boat was built here long before even I was born. I cannot help wondering if we've strayed into the Valorian Triangle. You know, it's a bit of the sea where they say ships just up and disappear, never to be seen again. Something's not right about this place. No wind, no waves. It almost feels like time stopped altogether. What a pretty little island this is. It looks just like the one in the picture books I always used to read when I was little. I always said to Veronica that I'd like to go there and to meet the handsome prince who lived there too. You're so cute. You're my best friend, and I love you. There's absolutely nothing here. Let's not waste any more time than we have to. As soon as the wind picks up, we're going back on the hunt for the orbs.
What a strange place. It's almost like being in a dream. Oh, darling, is it really you? My dearest darling Kai? I've waited for you ever since the day we said goodbye. Ah, ah. Hey! What do you think you're playing at, scaring us like that? And there's no need to look so disappointed to see us. Hold on. Are you a mermaid? That's strange. You didn't scream or try to catch me in a net. You're different from most other human beings that I've met. My name's Michelle. I'm sorry if I gave you all a fright. It's just I thought my Kai was back and I got all excited. Wow, I can't believe I'm talking to a real live mermaid. But anyway, who's this Kai you keep talking about? He's a tender-hearted fisherman from Lulu Bay. He promised he would meet me here upon our wedding day. Your wedding day? I didn't even think humans and mermaids could get married. At first I was the same. I thought we'd never be together. I thought the mermaid's burden would keep us apart forever. For if a mermaid leaves the sea and makes the land her home, if ever she gets wet again, she melts away to foam. But when I told my Kai I couldn't come to live with him, he said, "In that case, Shell, you better teach me how to swim." And so I got the blessing of the Queen beneath the sea. He's going to come to Nautica and live down there with me.
Oh, that's wonderful news. Congratulations.
But he's supposed to meet me here so we can be together. And I've been waiting for him now for what feels like forever. I know he'd never break his word. He's not that sort of person. But the longer that he stays away, the more my worries worsen. I know it's rude to ask you, but I beg, I plead, I pray. Could you go to Lulu and make sure my Kai's okay? So you're from the bottom of the sea, where the giant pearl from the story went. I wonder. Aha! How about this? If we go and check on your fiancé, will you take us down to see the Queen? To pay for such a kindness, it's the least that I can do. I'll sing my song and safely sink your ship and all your crew.
If anyone knows the truth about this giant pearl, it's the Queen of the Sea. If it leads us to another one of the orbs, it's worth helping. Wouldn't you say?
Look, we're busy. We have so much that we have to do. There's guys after us. We can't just linger for every little town and person who needs our help, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I had a sudden urge to stretch my legs. Let me ask you that again. If anyone knows the truth about this giant pearl...
Thank you, all of you. I'd be indebted to you. If you could try to find him in the town of Lulu. I'll mark the village on your map. It's to the south of Hotto, a beautiful blue bay behind an isolated grotto. My Kai's a famous fisherman, as rugged as the ocean. A hanky-chanky sailor stuffed with smouldering emotion. Oh, now I'm all embarrassed. Don't tell him what I said. Just bring my darling back so
My darling lives far, far away. It's quite a lengthy trip. South and east of Hotto, you can only get there by ship. To make sure that you don't get lost, I've marked it on your map. Please go to Honolulu, friends, and bring me back my chap. There's one more thing I'd like to ask before you disappear. Please don't tell anyone but Kai I'm waiting for him here. I'm not sure why, but lots of sailors seem to hate my kind. If you could keep our secret, it'd really ease my mind. Are you okay, Grandpa? Oh, you're stretching.
Yes?
Come on, Bobby Slay. Let's go and find Kai and bring him back to Michelle. She said she's marked his village on your map, didn't she? Once we're at sea, we can get our bearings and set sail for Honolulu.
Oh, aye.
They say the most beautiful thing in the world is either the full moon on a cloudless night or a faceless mermaid. Well, now that I've seen a mermaid for myself, the moon looks like a dog's breakfast. This Kai must be an absolute dreamboat to have a bonny lass like Michelle pining after him. Okay, Grandpa.
Darling.
I've traveled the whole world and come across plenty of characters, but I've never met a mermaid before. This is a big deal for me, honey. What is this man thinking? Keeping his darling fiancée waiting for so long? What a heartless rotter! When we bring him back here, he'd better get down on his hands and knees and apologize for playing with the poor girl's heart, else he'll have me to deal with. What a wonderful story. A mermaid and a man falling in love? Why, it's like something out of a fairy tale. I can just picture it now. Kai will walk Michelle down the aisle, they'll say their vows, and then, oh my, you're so cute.
You know, I've been thinking.
So, if we get this Michelle and this Kai guy together, we'll be able to make our way down to the Kingdom of the Mermaids? Cool. If anyone knows whether that pearl sank to the bottom of the sea is really the orb we're after, the Queen of the Mermaids will. Sticking your nose into other people's love lives hardly ever ends well, but I guess this is our lucky day. Alright, girly. And Ave. I have a word with that Michelle, lovely girl, and you ain't gonna believe this. She's only gone and used her mermaid powers to get the stallion moving again. We can leave whenever you're ready. What a nice lady. I do want to give a very quick disclaimer. Um, just to be safe, this quest line will end. There is a content warning for suicide in this part of the game. Just it's not as bad as you think it might be. This is Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest tends to be, you know, more light, I guess. But just something to keep in mind. Wait, do I have? I always forget what I have for Bobby. Okay.
Never in doubt.
Ow! Ow!
Ah, not bad at all.
Alrighty. it's raining. How lovely. I mean, terrible, I guess, when you're at sea. That's not a fun vibe. Hee hee. Oh god, Veronica. Oh god, Rab. Peepaw, no! I didn't heal enough, I guess. Or grind
You
enough.
alright?
Thank you.
No! What is wrong with you? Let's see. Ah, they don't need that much.
Red heal!
Yay! Awesome.
Dragon! Ah, not bad at all.
Alrighty. Ah! Smorgasbord. Alright. Let's also do Bang from Bobby. No!
Propeller blade!
I should have had Rab heal, that's fine. Let me real quick. Oh look, some ships! Hi everybody! Hello, hello, hi, hi! Aloha, travelers! Don't stop here, these waters are dangerous. Sail on, sail on. You got it, man. Ah!
Almost head first.
Leave her alone. What is wrong with you? Ah! Go Peepaw!
Chin up, lassie!
Thank you.
Wave weed, aw. So cute.
Oh, here we are in beautiful Honolulu, a seaside paradise that Shell tells me is home to the prettiest pearls in all the world.
Oh god, I love your voice actor.
Ooh, pearls!
Bright blue waves, pure white sands, and fabulous jewels just lying on the beach. Truly, darlings, this is the promised land. Although it does seem a little less promising than I expected. Where is everybody?
Something's not right here. Still, it's not our problem. Let's just find this Kai guy and get out of here.
I gotta do exploring. Also, while I'm at it, Eric, it's too hot here. I love this outfit. You need to cool down. Welcome to Honolulu, the seaside paradise of crystal waters and perfect pearls. We hope you enjoy your stay. If you're looking to trade for pearls, I'm afraid you've come at a bad time. A nasty tentacular's been stirring up trouble with the seas south of here, and the men haven't been able to catch a thing. I'm sorry, but we're all sold out. Yeah, so this place in the original, I believe is supposed to, or like in the original Japanese, is more Okinawa inspired. And the localization team was like, well, people outside of Japan are more familiar with Hawaii. So, huh? You're looking for Kai? I don't know. I didn't know that boy had many friends. You should go see his ma. You'll usually find her up at the church. During the day, anyhow. As soon as the sun sets, she heads home and refuses to come out until it's light again. They're kind of a weird family. Let me talk to my friends. No.
Hello.
I don't see anyone around here who fits Michelle's description of her fiancé. She did say Kai was a fisherman from this village, though, didn't she? Well, I suppose there's nothing else for it. We'll just have to ask around. Surely somebody in this village must know where we can find him.
How's it going?
What did Michelle say this Kai guy was like? A hunky, chunky sailor stuffed full of emotion or something? What does that even mean? I guess love really is blind. It sounds like she can't remember what her sweetheart looks like.
Oh, hello.
This place is awfully quiet for a fishing village. I imagined it would have a bustling market like Gondolia.
I've been thinking.
Remember what Michelle said, Bobby Slay. We mustn't tell anyone but Kai that she's waiting for him. Mermaids are the stuff of legend, but not all those legends are good. And there are plenty of idiots who believe everything they read.
Perhaps.
Oh, I was so looking forward to filling my pockets with pretty pearls to spruce up my circus costume. But there isn't a single specimen to be seen. Now listen, honey, I've seen lots of towns on my travels, so I know when something isn't right. And something isn't right here, believe you me. If it's information you're after, your best bet is you're best headed to whatever place people get together. Inns, taverns, or in the case of a wee fishing village like this, the harbor. Yeah, let's do some fun exploring before we talk to Kai's ma. Please, I beg of you. I only got married last month, and now my honey has gone away to fight the tentacular. I'm praying that he makes it back in one piece. Please, I beg of you, keep my husband safe. There's a crazy woman who lives in our village. She's totally poop. I'm not going to be pronouncing these words right. I apologize very sincerely. Every morning she goes up to the top of the cliff and fires a cannon. And it's like, Kani Kanono. Boom! The day has begun. I don't know why she does it. I guess she must have something against sleepyheads. She sounds awesome. Go, Grandma. Meow. The fishermen of Honolulu are the life and soul of the village, and the lifeblood of this bar. I've known every one of them since they were little kikis. You're asking if I know Kai? Sure, I know him. Quiet kid. To tell the truth, I never liked the idea of him sailing with the other men, if you ask me. That boy's trouble. Damn. Kai and me? We don't really get along. Why's he always gotta try and be so serious? That guy needs to loosen up and let his hair down once in a while. Ah, come on. Get it together, Bobby. Oh god, I'm sorry for stepping on your mats. Ah! With my shoes. Nope. They're these scary monsters called mermaids in the sea. They sing pretty songs to put people to sleep, then they eat them all up. Don't judge a book by the cover. Or in this case, don't judge a book by the other books in the series. Hi, kitty! Treasure, please. Ooh, money. Ripple drops. Some days ago, an enormous tentacular appeared in the sea nearby. We haven't been able to catch any fish or gather any pearls since. All of the able-bodied men have sailed out to drive the monster from our waters and protect our livelihoods. As Kahuna, I know that word. As Kahuna of this village, I wish I could have sailed with them, but I am too old and frail. I would have only gotten in the way. Ah, I'm stuck. This is the journal of Pseudonym, treasure hunter extraordinaire. I came to this village after catching wind of a rumor that a schooner carrying the rainbow was wrecked somewhere in Urdra's southern seas. In exchange for a couple of my best maps and charts, I enlisted the aid of the finest fishermen here. We dredged near enough the whole blessed ocean. Sorry. But all we came back with was a few tasty scallops for tea. Scallops for tea? So I've been spending a quiet evening in the bar enjoying our tasty catch, the village's local brew, and the company of the landlord's beautiful daughter. She tells me that any friend of the fisherman is that my friend the fisherman is engaged to be married. He doesn't seem too keen on this arrangement, though. I shouldn't be surprised if he turns out to have his eye on someone else. Interesting. But it's late now and growing dark. I may not have found the rainbow, but I've had a lovely day, and I've met some even lovelier people. Ah, the traveler's life suits me down to the ground. Haha! You can't hide from me. Oh, man. Alrighty. That's two more. My husband sailed off to fight the tentacular and left me to run the store all by myself. He better come home soon or there'll be trouble. Ooh. Sorry, ma'am. I mean, it's not like he's, unless you guys have other issues going on. Kai's a really hardworking guy. He's the envy of all the other fishermen, but he always seems so sad. It just breaks my heart to see it. Building a blade of blistering brutality? Cutlery swords! Yay! Thank you for the recipe. I'm not for buying from you. What? Okay. Nothing in her yard. Oh god, the kids. Where are your parents? I'm looking after the bank until my pa gets back. I want to be a banker when I grow up, so I've been practicing what to say. Alright. My mama's moemai. She's not feeling too good. I'm looking after the inn for her. She told me exactly what to say. Here goes. I'm so lucky to have such good kids. Even when their mama's sick, I can rely on them to keep the business going. I don't know what I did to deserve them. I'm so thankful I could cry. Get well soon. Get well soon. And I hope your husband comes back from war or whatever. I can't break these pots. Did I already go in here? No. I hate to complain, but it's just we got orders for pearls waiting from princesses and rich ladies and all kinds, but we've got no pearls to send to them. If we keep them waiting too long, they'll lose their faith in Honolulu and take their business someplace else. Hate to see it. La da da dum ba dum. La da 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 dum. Came all this way to to this far-flung backwater to buy some of their famous pearls, but it seems a certain giant squid has other ideas. It's making a nuisance of itself and the cost itself off the coast. I don't want to talk to this guy anyway. You kind of stink. Sink? Oh my god, what's going on with me? Kibby. A book called Dave Legend. Despite his humble beginnings as a farmer's son, our hero's winning personality and superior physical strength enabled him to quickly climb the ranks of Zwardrastrian Royal Navy. But when his beloved king fell, he became a pink-masked privateer, striking fear into the hearts of the vilest scum of the seas and expressing his grief in an incident that soon became infamous around the world. With the help of a mysterious traveling entertainer friend, he somehow managed to paint the mast of every ship in the inland sea. Frigates, freighters, clippers, and caravels, a shocking shade of pink. Even to this day, that bold and brilliant gesture is burnt into the memories of seafarers everywhere, and the name Dave into the hearts and minds of admirers everywhere. We got 2 celebrities with us. That's awesome. Nothing else. Frankly, I don't know if I want to steal anything else from this lady. Wait, did I read the other book? Okay. This is the one I just read, so there's 2 books. Deadly denizens of the deep. Mermaids are easily recognized, their upper halves taking the forms of human women and their lower halves those of fish. Their voices are prodigiously beautiful, and many a man has been sent peacefully to sleep by their dulcet tones, only to be dragged down through the inky depths to have his soul devoured. Should you ever spy a beautiful woman in the water while at sea, do not call out to her, no matter how tempted you may be, for she is most certainly a mermaid, and she will want nothing more than to sing you sweetly to sleep, a sleep from which you will never awaken. I don't know, she seemed kinda nice. She wanted to eat my soul. Ha! No, my pen! Okay. There's nothing I love more than the sound of cannon fire. As far as I'm concerned, every day should start and end with a bang. My late husband, rest his soul, made all the cannons you'll see dotted around the village, and he made them just for me. They're louder than everything. I'll fire this once again when the sun sinks beneath the horizon, so keep your ears open. She's awesome and I love her. Can you be my grandma? I have a grandpa, but not a grandma. Hello. Oh, darn. Uh-oh. The cannon, the sound of cannon fire. Awesome. Uppy. Oh, that's a kitty. You should know. You know the lady who tells the stories? My ma told me that Uncle Kai is her boy. But he's not a boy, he's a grown up. So true. While the men are away fighting the tentacular, it's up to the women to roll our sleeves up and keep the village running without them. But if they think we're gonna hang around here forever while they do it, they've got another thing coming. They need to hurry up. You're taking too long. Ooh. Once upon a time, a master fisherman lived in Honolulu. He caught more fish and gathered more pearls than any of the other men in the village. The mayor of Honolulu, the big kahuna, was very fond of this fisherman and offered him the hand of his beloved daughter. Pretty good, eh? I've been learning Auntie's story by heart. You're a very good storyteller. Ah! Wait, is there anything behind? Just the church. Okay. Oh. She appears to be fast asleep. I can't sleep. Whenever I hear the waves crashing on the beach, I get scared. It makes me think of my paw out there fighting the tentacular. I hope he's okay. Where's your mom? This Erdra place is such a fun time. This Erdra place is such fun. The time just flies by. I wonder what I should do next. Ah! Tickle Tuckle Talk! If it isn't the luminary himself! How long were you stayed? Actually, never mind that. I'll tell you my password if you promise not to tell the mayor I was slacking off. Chateau Felix! Aw, that's from Dragon Quest VIII. Bye. When dark clouds approach the sea, so too do they fill the hearts of the people. These are not my words, but those of my predecessor's predecessor. You are a seafarer, are you not? Beware of the storm clouds, both above and within. Now, how can I help you? The door's locked tight. I never get to have fun around here. She appears to be fast asleep. Okay. Let's go ahead and stay at the inn. It's the least I can do after taking their money. You're welcome, kids. Thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and get back up to the church and talk to Kai's mother.
Look! Auntie's here! The show's about to begin!
Are you all paying attention? Good. Then I'll tell you the tale of the terrible curse that befell our village long ago. The curse of a crafty creature with a face as pretty as a pearl, but a heart as black as coal. Now, let's begin. Once upon a time, a master fisherman lived in Honolulu. He caught more fish and gathered more pearls than any of the other men in the village. The mayor of Honolulu, the big kahuna, was very fond of this fisherman and offered him the hand of his beloved daughter. The fisherman and the kahuna's daughter agreed to be married, and the future of the village looked bright. Until the day of the storm. The fisherman was caught up in a terrible tempest, and he and his catch were thrown into the ocean. As he sank through the water, he saw the pearls he had gathered shining like stars all around him. The light faded, and he prepared to meet his maker. But instead, he met her, a mermaid more beautiful than any creature he had seen before. She held him in her arms and whispered in his ear, "I will give you your life if you give me your soul." Many days passed, and the fisherman did not return. The people of the village thought him dead and held a funeral for him on the beach. But just as they were beginning to sing his soul into the next world, he appeared, exhausted but alive. The kahuna's daughter was overjoyed to have her beloved home and stayed by his bedside night and day, nursing him back to health. But the fisherman was no longer the man she knew. All day he would stare out to sea, muttering over and over, "I must marry that mermaid." Then one day he threw his fiancée aside and ran to the harbor screaming, "I must go back to her." The kahuna was furious. He banished the fisherman from the village and burned his boat so he could never set sail again. And so, the man who was once the pride of Honolulu spent the rest of his days alone on Waikiki Beach, haunted by the mermaid who stole his soul. all for today, children. I'll tell you the rest of the story tomorrow.
Mermaids are scary! Whoa! The mermaid's coming to steal our souls! Run!
Aloha, friends. Is there anything I can do for you?
Maybe. We're looking for a fisherman called Kai. Do you know where we can find him?
Oh my! What a coincidence! You must be looking for my son, Kainui. Are you friends of his? I'm afraid he's not here at the moment. All the men have sailed west to fight the giant squid that's been attacking our ships. If you want to hurry things along, maybe you could go lend a hand. Once that monster's dealt with, they'll all come back to the village, sure enough. But be wary, friends. That squid isn't the only danger out on the seas. Don't let a crafty mermaid make you all pupule. I'd hate to see you go crazy.
Sorry guys, that's a longer cutscene than I remember it being every time. Everybody in Honolulu knows the story of the mermaid's curse, the one from Auntie's picture show. Mermaids might look pretty, but underneath it all, they're super mean. It's all just an act to trick you into giving them the things you love the most. My boy Kainui sailed west with the rest of the men. They've got to do something about the tentacular that's been attacking our ships. If you're looking for him, that's where he'll be. But be careful out there, traveler. There are scarier things than the giant squid out at sea. If you spy a mermaid, steer well clear or you'll be waving aloha oi to your souls. Okay, let me talk to my friends.
Ridiculous!
What are these people thinking, spreading such horrible rumor about mermaids? If they've ever actually met one, they'd know that story couldn't possibly be true. It's a wonder Kai wants to marry Michelle at all if if that's the sort of tale he's grown up hearing. It's enough to put you off mermaids for life. Come on, let's head out to sea and find the fishing fleet. I'd like to hear Kai's side of the story.
You wanna speak with little old me?
You've seen her too, right, honey? The little old lady on the cliff overlooking the village, the one who keeps firing that gigantic cannon? I thought your grandpappy was a one-off, but it seems Rab's in good company. Elderly people are so full of life nowadays. When I grow up, I want to be just like them. So true. Reckless, that's what it is. They're fishermen, not fighters. They don't stand a chance against a maddened tentacular. Come on, laddie. Let's head over there and give them a hand, shall we? We'd be wise to kid ourselves for a fight before we set sail.
I don't know if I've mentioned it before.
Well, that explains it. The reason Kai can't go to meet Michelle was because he had to fight the giant squid and save his village. No wonder she's got such a soft spot for him. He's quite the hero. Is it just me, or does anyone else get the feeling this giant squid isn't going down without a fight? Fingers crossed it doesn't take the stallion down with it.
Hello.
Don't you think that story was a little too realistic for a fairy tale? Those poor children were scared out of their wits. I wonder why she would tell them such a frightening story. Do the people of this village have something against mermaids? Ah! Alright, so let's take those words to heart. We'll make sure that we get all stocked up. Sometimes the men who come to buy our pearls ask us if we know where they can find mermaids too. I heard one of them say something about their meat making you live forever. That's crazy talk if you ask me. Yuck. Ewy. Okay. Let's see if I can do some crafting. There it is. Because I know we got a new recipe. Perfect. It's not like I would use it anyway. Okay, and then let's see. I know I have points. I don't think it's enough for anything really, but I can still try. Um, Attack power when wielding. Honestly, that might be very good for. Eh. You know what? Let's start putting things into Luminary as well. Because these can unlock some fun things. Holy protection is nice. Eric! What can I do for you? Nothing! Yeah, let's save his points for now. Veronica, absolutely nothing I can do for you, girl. Um, Not yet. Almost there. Critical hit chance, or not enough for Dragon Slash. And I know that I'm saving up for more showmanship skills, but I do think we need to buff up his swords a bit. I might actually go... Yeah, let's go over and get rid of this. The whips, just because I'm not planning on using whips very much. Yeah, we'll do that. Jade! Oh my goodness, girl, I'm so sorry. Fisticuffs, vacuum smash, a supersonic kick that sends a shockwave slamming into a group of enemies. Thunder thrust, that is not bad. Yeah, let's go ahead and start putting things into spear as well. Ooh, rust in pieces. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and just start getting into this. Deliverance! She's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. Rab. I kind of want to change from doing claws with Rab. I think actually, I was talking to Scrimmy about Rab, and he was like, yeah, you always, I think he said like enlightenment or like wands. Let me double check that, hold on. Okay, yeah. Um, it's a little late for me to start dipping my toes into that though, so let's go ahead and give him, for now, some more? Can I give him more magical mending? I cannot. Yeah, we might start respecking him too. Okay. Well, catch up, computer. Or capture card. Help me! No, I don't need to save. Yet. Awesome. No, wait. Yeah. Okay, cool. And honestly, I don't think there's anything else that I want to free up, so... Thank you. Zing stick, that would be really good. So let's start here. And if I need to reset, I can easily reset. I only need 3 more. Darn. Okay. That's fine. That's cool. And then Sylvando... Let's go ahead and get this into swords. So... I could do this... too... Not really. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and put this into critical hit chance. Cool. And I think we're good. I think we... Then equipment... Mm, let's go ahead and for you we'll do these. This will give you higher for most things except for mending, which that's okay, I think. Oh my gosh, you're missing an accessory. You poor thing. I'll go ahead and give you that. Okay, you're fine. Do I have any other... I don't have any other spheres. That's fine. Nope, Serena's is not better. Cloak of Evasion, that's pretty good. Yeah. It's almost time for Dragon Scale. Mm, let's go ahead and give her Trickster. I think that would be good for her. Do I have any... I am behind on getting daggers, I guess. Yeah. I think she's fine. Yeah, that should be okay for Sylvando. A little bit less HP is okay. Okay. I think we should be ready somewhat. Okay, let me check something. Line up. Okay. Let's have Serena come along. And let's keep Jade with us. And we'll also get Eric in here. Let me double save so that way, just in case I die, because this fight sucks. This fight is awful. It sucks and I hate it. And there's one other thing we need to do before we head out, which I guess I'll save again when that happens. God damn it. How do I get there again? There's one other thing that we can do to help make this fight suck less. And it maybe isn't a lot, but it is still very helpful. Sometimes a little goes a long way. Yay! Aloha, friend. Is there something I can do for you? Bobby Slay tells the Cannon Lady that he and his friends are going to help fight the Tentacular. Well now, is that so? You want to borrow one of my beautiful cannons? Tentaculars hate loud noises, you know. When they hear Kani Kanono, they go all pu- She just said that. It was just said to me in a cutscene and I forgot how to say it. Yeah, that boom drives them wild. I'll let you have one, but on one condition. You gotta promise to take good care of it. These cannons are my babies, and they're all I have to remind me of my late husband. Well, deal? Shaka! That's what I'd like to hear. All right, friend. Just this one time, I'll let you borrow the biggest, boldest, most ear-splitting piece in my collection. Yay! Just so you know, it doesn't actually fire anything. None of my babies do. I couldn't live with myself if I ever hurt anybody. Still, the noise should be more than enough to spook that squid. It's a little big to be carrying around in your bag, so I'll have villagers wheel it out over to that ship of yours. That's awesome. Alright, let's go save one more time. Wait. Just in case the worst comes. Are there any other shields that I can make instead that are better? Nope, okay. Um, do you guys have herbs? You have some. You do not have any. You have some. You don't have any. So let me give some herbs to the other characters. And then we transfer some magic to our MP restoring items. Yay! Alrighty, let's save and then we'll head out.
talk? That's
Kai's
quite
mother
cute.
said that Kai and the other fishermen sailed west from the village to fight the tentacular. I hope they're all right.
How wonderful!
I'm coming for you, Senior Squid. Nobody lays a tentacle on my salty stallion and gets away with it.
Hmm.
Reckless, that's what it. Okay, we already talked to you about this. Does Michelle know the kind of stories they're telling about her kind back in Honolulu, do you think? If I found out my fiance's friends and relations were spreading malicious rumors about me, I don't know what I'd do. It's okay, it's not about her, it's about her. Well, no, it still sucks. When the Tentacular attacked us in Gondolia, we'd have been sunk if it wasn't for the Doge and his men. I think it's going to be a different story this time, though. We're tougher than we were, and there's a lot more of us too. That stupid squid won't know what hit him.
I wasn't going to mention it, but
Kai's mother said the fishermen had sailed west from Honolulu to fight the squid, didn't he? She? Didn't she? I think we might have come a little too far. Did we pass them somewhere along the way, perhaps? And then also, just so we don't get fucked up on the way there. Let's see, where is it? Oh shit, do we not have, Uh-oh. No, we gotta have holy water somewhere. There it is. Alright.
Ooh, these must be the gallant squid hunters. I wonder which one's our blushing husband-to-be. Yoo-hoo! Over here! Excuse me, which one of you big brave boys is Kai? They look like they're saying something, but I can't quite make it out. A good view? I love you? Above you? Look out! Up there! Ah,
Fucked up.
ah. Oh, you have got to be kidding! So, we meet again, Senor Squid. I picked up a little present for you in Honolulu. Everyone, cover your ears! Say hello to my enormous friend! Now's our chance, my loves. Let's turn this tentacled travesty into fish food!
I love you, Sylvando. You're the best person in the world. Okay.
I'm ready for anything.
We need to do something about those awful tentacles. You took damage to yourself! Oh, but that brought you back to your senses. That kind of stinks. Okay. So this fight fucking sucks. Okay, so first let's move Serena.
I
Kabuff.
hope this helps. Ooh.
Let's try this. Nope, okay. Fuck. Then we're going to switch her out.
Rang, honey?
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
You're not gonna like this.
Okay, we're gonna do Right as Rain again since Sylvando has joined. Oh, leave him alone! Awesome. Oh, Sylvando, you need to be healed.
Oh, thank you.
I need to move Rab also. Okay. 69 points, that's beautiful. Oh my god, what is wrong with you?
Ha ha!
No, fuck. Leave him alone. I know, I know. Let's heal Jade.
Get healed!
Ooh, critical spell, that's beautiful. Okay. Fortunately, he is blocking with one of his stupid tentacles. Hmm. What do I want you to do? Damn. Okay. Should focus on healing my guys, so... Let's go ahead and heal
You
Sylvando.
thought so.
Oh, Peepaw, no. Does he still have Boulderbringer on him? It doesn't look like it. I might have missed if he lost Boulderbringer. So we'll go ahead and put that back on
Let's
him.
rock.
Let me go ahead and actually give Rab some extra healing.
Cheers.
Don't do it! No, Jade, wake up, girl! Okay, well, Sylvando is down. That's okay. We're about to lose our Kabuff from Serena. Let's go ahead and heal Eric for now.
Thanks.
Yeah, we're losing that. That's okay. Ooh, nice!
Are you ready for this?
Yes! Yes! Fuck him up, girl! Fuck him up! We're about to lose right as rain, so let's go ahead and do that.
You'll be right as rain.
Ooh, she needs to be buffed again. And unfortunately, this is gonna hit the tentacle. Oh, you guys need healing. Stop it! Oh, Rab is dead, okay. That, he's not gonna get experience points from that. That's okay.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Serena, honey, it's scary here, but it's okay. Best you could do is re-heal, so Sylvando. Go back to oomphing Jade again. Actually, let's bring everybody's agility back.
Get a move on.
Jade, I think you need to... No, it's fine. I'll take a risk. Don't. Leave her alone. Don't. Okay, Sylvando.
Don't worry, darlings. Syl's here.
Oh god.
They'll soon have that patched up.
Leave him alone. Stop being homophobic. Oh no. Oh no. Leave her alone. That's experience points he's not gonna get. That's okay. Let's try to do this at the tentacular. I don't remember if he's blocking it though.
How wonderful!
Oh! Oh, thank fucking God. The nightmare is over. Only 2 people died. That's okay, we're gonna get them back. That's a lot of experience points Rab and Sylvando missed out on. I'm sorry, guys. Frizzle! Whack!
Nice.
Things are looking up.
Oh, God. Alright, Serena, I think you can get something good now. Yes! 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 My girl is dual wielding. Let's go. And then Eric, buddy. Not yet. That can also be pretty good. What to do? We'll save it.
Oh, thank you, thank you! Darlings, it was nothing, really!
Mahalo, mahalo. Whoever you people are, I can't thank you enough. But I can sure feed you enough. Tonight we're gonna have a luau to remember, and you're gonna be the guests of honor. Get ready to drink, dance, and fill your belly with fish till you fall down. Come one, come all to Lona Lulu.
Oh God, that sounds delicious. A beautiful feast. Ugh, I could go for a bite. Ah, that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. I will be back as soon as I can. It's gonna be as brief as I can make it. Sorry about that. Alrighty. Well, all's well that ends well. You're looking for Kai. Keep looking. Your friend's a real cutie pie, and strong too. He can whisk me off at my feet any day of the week. Now the tentacular's taken care of, all the fishermen have come back to the village. One of them's gotta be the guy we're looking for. Still, finding Kai can wait. We're the guests of honor here for now. Let's just kick back and enjoy the party. Did I break these? I'm pretty sure I did. I did not! What is wrong with me? Hey, you too! You did great out there! Hi, Dave! It's so much fun sailing with Shiv on the Salty Stallion. He's my best mate. I believe you. You were amazing in the battle against the Tentacular. In fact, I've composed a song to commemorate your victory. Would you care to hear it? Very well. I call it Aloha Oi, Tentacular. Alright, Aloha Oi, Ocean's daughter, stormy child of stormy waters. The hero came and bashed your brains, we'll never see your like again. I don't know what I did with that. A masterpiece, wouldn't you agree? And to think I wrote it in a single night. Sometimes I surprise even myself. Don't quit your day job. Aloha Oi. Oh, my honey bunch, my lay, my love. Oh, my darling, my sweet, dear darling. Is there something underneath here? There is not. Ooh, yeah. Hey, I might have had a few tasty beverages, but I can still speak with the spirits. What brings you to our church in the dead of night, child? Come on and do the hula. That Kai really grinds my gears. The whole village is here having fun and he's nowhere to be seen. What's his problem? I think you're into him, but you don't realize it. How are you enjoying the luau, friend? If it wasn't for you, we'd still be out there fighting that squid. But instead, we're back home having a whale of a time. Oh, by the way, you were looking for Kai, right? That boy doesn't like to party, so you probably won't find him around here. Here he is, the hero who triumphed over the monstrous squid. I must admit, I thought you were a rather weak-kneed sort when I first laid eyes on you, but I'm glad I was wrong. Thanks to you, the pearl trade will soon be up and running again. I'm perfectly placed to profit from it. I didn't do it for you. Ugh, these boys are keeping me busy tonight. I'm working wiki just to keep up with them, but I wouldn't have it any other way. And it's all thanks to you, friend. You're the hero of Honolulu. Now eat, drink, and be merry. Where's Kai? Don't ask me. Oh, I'm stronger than the stormy seas and swifter than the ocean breeze. Catch me if you can. I'm a Honolulu man. Oh, stop it, you. Isn't this a wonderful party, darling? I'm making so many fabulous new friends. Oh, and you simply must try the giant calamari. It's to die for. It's awesome. I should try calamari one of these days. I need to try a lot more foods in general. Hey, my friend! Do you think you have what it takes to be one heck of a fisherman? What do you say when your adventure's over? Want to come and ride the boats with us? I don't like water. You don't mess around, huh? But I know you got more important things to do. Maybe one day, huh? No, I don't like water. I've asked around about Kai, but nobody around here has seen him. He seems he's not much of a party person. Michelle's still waiting for us back on that island. We should try to track him down as soon as we can. I can't thank you enough, friend. If you hadn't bailed us out, I never would have made it back here to see my favorite girl shaking her stuff. Woohoo! That stinking tentacular ripped a hole in the side of my ship, but Kai said he'd fix it up for me. He's a good kid and a great fisherman. You can count on him for pretty much anything, except maybe cracking a smile. You guys are mean. Come on, boys, let's boogie. Ooh, it feels so good to finally let our hair down after all those days of worry. Thank you, friend. Alright, let's blow this party. It sucks.
And where do you think you're going?
Bed.
You're off to look for Kai, aren't you? Well, I'm coming with you.
Okay.
Oh, hello, Veronica. What are you doing out here?
Those stupid fishermen said the party was only for grown-ups, so they couldn't let me in. Is every bar in the world full of stubborn idiots or something? Anyway, you're going to look for Kai, aren't you? I've got nothing better to do, so I might as well join you.
Alrighty. Girls' night out. Bobby Slay can be one of the girlies. What is with that boy? Here we are having the best luau in a generation, and Kai still won't join in. Made some excuse about going down to the dock to fix a friend's boat. Folks don't usually stop kids running around unless they have something super exciting to tell them. Well, do you? You do, huh? Well, I kind of want to hear it, but I also kind of want to go back to running around. Tell me later, okay? It's way past my bedtime already, but tonight's a special night, so Ma says I can stay up as late as I want. And Pa's home too! This is the best day ever. Those are the best days ever. La 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 la. Hey, that's a hunky chunky sailor. I ain't afraid of nothing. Take a good look, kid. This is what a real fisherman's body looks like. Any monsters that climb on board my ship take one look at me and jump back into the sea. Cool. I want to be like him when I grow up. Ripple drops. Where does it hurt? I'm helping treat the wounded sailors, but something rather strange is going on. They keep coming back to me with new injuries. I've been asking them all their names, by the way, but I haven't come across a Kai yet. I hope he isn't too badly hurt to come and see me or anything. Kinda here-ish? Serena's so kind and gentle. Why can't my wife be more like her? I wish I had a soundboard so I could kill you. So nervous. Come on, come on. She's so pretty. She's an angel. Leave her alone. She wants to party too. Auntie Jade is so cool. I want her to teach me how to beat up monsters. Veronica's nice too, but she's kinda immature. Woo! Auntie Serena's your friend, huh? You're so lucky. She's so nice and pretty. I wish I could travel around the world with a lady like her. Me too. Can I party talk with the ladies?
Hello.
Kai's a strange one. I thought he'd be enjoying the party with all the other fishermen, but he's nowhere to be seen. I doubt he'll have gone out fishing so soon after beating the tentacular. He must be somewhere in the village.
Maybe.
Why isn't Kai celebrating the defeat of the demon squid with everyone else? I don't mean to speak badly of him, but it would seem he's not the most fun-loving fellow. Some people hate parties, and that's fine. That's normal. I don't like parties either. I guess big ones with people I don't really know. Hi! Is the cannon lady in her house, or can I find her on the hill? She's on the hill! Okay. Oh no, she's partying somewhere else. Can I steal? They won't let me steal. I have to be a good boy. Oh no, she died. Ah! Hmm. My little ones are so happy to have their pa back. They were so excited to see him that they completely wore themselves out. Aw. I had to see my kids again. That's what gave me the courage to fight the tentacular. I couldn't let them down. Thank you, my friend. If it wasn't for you, I might have never seen them again. You're welcome, man. Papa, you came back. Yay, you can sleep again. Suck your wood. Okay. Grr, where is he? Tell me, traveler, have you seen my no-good Lolo husband? He said he was going to get his head examined, whatever that means. Should get mine too for marrying such a dope. Leave him. Get a divorce. You you can find better than him. Damn. Everybody's out partying. Nobody wants to sell me their goods. Welcome to the armor shop. My name's Bobby Slay. He's role-playing being a boring person. Wait. Oh! Yay! More recipes! Mahalo, traveler. Thank you so much for dealing with the demon squid. Now we're back to business as usual, and the future of my store is safe. As long as I don't drink away all the gold at the bar, that is. Must stay away. Kai! Sorry I killed your wood. Okay. I guess his mom isn't here either. Can I find anybody over here? Hey, man. Or ma'am. Aloha, friends. I'm sure you're keen to get going, but how could we let our heroes leave in such a shabby ship? After all you've done for us, it's the least we can do to give it a spring clean. We'll work through the night and if we have to. By the time we're done, it'll be shining like a well-oiled cannon. Why don't you go let your hair down until then, huh? Thank you, you're very sweet. Oh, is there somebody else up there? Hey, kid. The mermaids used their wiles to make that scary squid attack us. My tutu said so, told me so. Do you know what a wile is? No. My hero? You're a real hero. We could use more men like you in Honolulu. Say, why don't you quit adventuring and come move in with me? No. Wait, let me go down. Yeah, I don't know where Rab is hiding. I know I've for sure seen him in this part of the game before. Is he hanging out with the kids? No, I talked to the kids down here. Where's my grandpa? Is he hiding in the church, maybe? Ah! You have a son too, Rab? Ah, sons can be stubborn and so-so. Mahalo, travelers. You defeated the demon squid and have saved the village. I can't thank you enough. And to top it all, my boy has made it home safe. He's down at the dock fixing a friend's boat, by the way. He takes after me, you know. I don't like parties either. That's why I came up here where it's quiet. But you're the guests of honor. You should go have some fun with the other young people. I stepped out from the party to take a breather, and the quiet of the night and the lapping of the waves put me in something of a reflective mood. Though I'd take a wee stroll around town to settle my thoughts when I bumped... Thought I'd take a wee stroll around town to settle my thoughts when I bumped into Kainui's mother. She tells me her boy's down at the dock. Maybe you should go and have a word. I understand. Flirt on, Peepaw. Flirt on. As soon as I heard my husband was coming home, I felt 100 times better. Turns out I wasn't ill, I was just sick with worry. It might have been the demon squid's fault, but I feel bad for leaving my wife and kids alone for so long. From now on, every time I go out to sea, I'm gonna bring back a whole pile of pearls to make up for it. Hee So pretty. Pa's back and Ma's feeling better, which means I don't have to spend all day taking care of the inn anymore. Thanks, Uncle. You're my hero. That's the best thing a kid can ever say to you. Every once in a while, the lamplight reflecting on the water looks like a million sparkly fishies leaping out of the sea. You're very you're cool, kid. You should become an author. Hi, kitty. Meow. Wait, did I break these? I did. Oh, hey! You're the guys who beat the Tentacular, right? We owe you one, that's for sure. You should head back to the luau. I'll bet the rest of the men will be missing their guests of honor already. Unless you got some business with me? You're looking for a guy named Kai, huh? Sure, that's me. Kai Nui to my ma, but everybody else just calls me Kai. What do you want? Remind Kai Michelle's waiting for him? Nah, he's busy. Nothing, huh? Then why are you looking for me? Guess you guys had too much fun at the party already. You guys again? Look, if there's something you want to say, spit it out already.
Sorry, but I'm not the man from your story. You must have me mixed up with somebody else.
Don't give us that nonsense. We know you're the only Kai in Honolulu. If you never meant to marry that poor mermaid, you should never have proposed to her.
Hey, go easy on the accusations, will you? People here got no love for mermaids. If they think I do, I'll be in trouble. The Kai you're looking for is my grandfather, Kainoa. I take it you've heard the tale of the mermaid's curse?
I'm just gonna say yes. I don't wanna.
Yes, yes, your mother told us all about it. But I can't see what an old fairy tale has to do with anything. You can't keep Michelle waiting any longer.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not a fairy tale, it's true. The fisherman from the story, that was my tutu, my grandpa. It all happened 50 years ago, and it happened just like my ma tells it. But the story didn't end there. 10 years after Grandpa got chased out of the village, the kahuna's daughter, Leilani, she married another man, and they had a kid together. After the baby came, the people started to forget about Kainoa and the curse the mermaid put on him. Till one day, another great storm struck, even more violent than the one that sent my grandfather to the bottom of the sea. The kahuna's boat went down, and him and his daughter's new husband went with it. The men who survived went to break the news to Leilani, but when they got there, her and the baby, they were nowhere to be found. The villagers said it was the mermaid's revenge, that she took all four of them because she couldn't have Kainoa. So they lit torches and they marched to Saikiki Beach to confront him. When they threw open the door of his hut, they couldn't believe what they saw. He'd been living all alone for the last 10 years, but there he was with a baby in his arms. And the baby, it was dripping with water. They ran off screaming, talking about how he must have had a kid with the mermaid. And that was the last time anyone from the village went to Saikiki.
Wait, but that baby must have been your mother, which would mean she was half mermaid, which would make you
even say it. My mother is a human being. My grandpa found her abandoned on the beach and raised her as his own. He never had a kid with a mermaid. That's just a stupid rumor made up by a bunch of superstitious fishermen. If that mermaid really is still out there somewhere waiting for Grandpa, there's something I want you to give her. Meet me on Saikiki Beach. It's on the other side of the cape. You can get there through the chapel at the back of the village. I'll leave the door unlocked.
That story was true. All those terrible things really happened to Kai's grandfather. I can't believe it. In fact, I don't believe it at all. The Michelle we met would never steal anyone's soul. Still, I don't suppose there's anything we can do about that now. Let's go see what Kai has to show us. You said we should meet him on Beach, on the other side of the church. So Kainui, who promised to marry Michelle... Oh, sorry. So it wasn't Kainui who promised to marry Michelle, it was his grandfather. How many years must she have been waiting on that strand all alone? Waiting for a man who would never come? Hi, kitty! Meow! A fisherman just ran up to the church just now. He looked very upset. I do hope it's not another injury. Oh! Was that Kai? How strange. I thought he'd be pleased to hear that Michelle was still thinking about him, but he looked rather gloomy. Hey, Silvando, we found him! Ah, okay. I'm gonna assume the rest of the gang doesn't say anything fun. So, onward to the church. Is that so? Have you ever tried it with brown bread? If you're looking for Kai, you've just missed him. He was here a moment ago, but he ran straight through the door without even saying hello. That poor lad looked a bit upset. Has something happened? I sure loved me some smoked fish. My son just passed through here. He's always been a quiet boy, but he looked like he was biting his lip more than ever. That door leads to Sakiki Beach. It's home to the village graveyard where souls of the departed are returned to the ocean. Kainui always hated that place. Why would he go there now? If I remember correctly. Yes! My magic water. So this is Sakiki Beach, the place where that Kai's grandfather was exiled to. I wonder what it is he wants to show us.
I've been thinking.
Michelle must still be sitting there on the strand, waiting for the day that Kainoa will finally come back to her. But he never will. I wonder what she would do if she knew the truth. I don't think we can examine any of these. The gravestone is old and worn. The inscription is too faded to read.
This veil was my tutu's. Ma said when she found him after he died, he was just lying there holding on to it. Guess there was a reason I never threw it away. If you really know where to find that mermaid, I want you to take it to her and tell her he's dead.
The lover's veil. It's very pretty.
Look, I'm sorry if I was kind of short with you back there, but it hasn't been easy for me and my ma. After Grandpa died, they let her go back to the village and marry a local guy. But it didn't stop folks talking. But she rose above it, turned it into that story show of hers. And now that's how she makes her living. She's a smart woman. Tough, too. I hate that mermaid for what she's put us through. And I don't want my kids to suffer like we have. The kahuna's finally letting me sail with the other men. The curse is nearly undone. Please, take the veil and let that be an end to it.
Is that in my... It is. I don't remember what this is for. I don't remember getting this at all. Come on. Slots? The fourth prize of 2 gold coins is yours. Oh boy. Try again. Oh, okay. The bridal veil Kainoa had always hoped to hand to Michelle. Bobby Slate holds the lover's veil up to the light. There's something special about seeing the world through shimmering chiffon. Aw, cute. Okay. And what do my friends say?
You want to talk? That's not like you.
What are you going to say to Michelle if she asks about her fiance when you hand over that veil, Bobby Slay? If you tell her the truth, that it's been years since Kainoa passed away, it's sure to come as a shock. What a lonely place Sakiki Beach is. I can't imagine how Kainoa must have felt living alone in that cabin for all those years. Alright, this place gives me the willies. And I don't need to worry about reviving my dead friends. What a night for a stroll. Hip hip hooray! Bottoms up. Hello, cheers. Hey uncle, listen to this. I've decided that when I grow up, I'm going to become a traveler like you. First thing I'll need is super straight traveler hair. How did you get it like that? Come on, what's your secret? That's cute. Pa's still playing music at the luau. Doesn't he ever get tired? When we party here in Honolulu, we party hard. Our luau's last for days. We won't be finishing up anytime soon. I'm jealous. I can't thank you enough, friend. Yeah. Yeah, she's still mad at him. That's... da 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 da. Oh, where's Kai? Nothing scarier. But still, you gotta hand it to the one who fell in love with one. If anything proves you're a fisherman through and through, it's kissing a fish. You guys are weird about mermaids. Okay. Enough partying. Wait, what? Oh, there's a kitty cat up there. Meow. Cute. I never noticed that before. How delightful. Not as pretty as you. The ocean's so pretty. You're ever more curvaceous than ever, huh? Hun? Man, you'll always be the prettiest. Look at the way the waves sparkle. It's so romantic. Just like the night we met. I think everybody's in my party again. Nope. Luau's over, and the fishermen are making themselves ready to set sail again. We should do the same. What are you going to say? Okay, that's... So you're just saying the same thing. I don't know where my friends disappeared to. Why are you guys still working? Ma and Pa are going all moon-eyed over each other now out on the dock. And guess who's left to look after the inn again? Well, here goes. You poor thing. You're fine. You're like, this is best. This is the best thing ever. That's weird. Kai's been moodier than usual since he came back from the squid hunt. I'm kind of worried about him. Did he get hurt in the fight with the tentacular or something? He better not have, the stupid idiot. I hope he's okay. Hey Kai, you okay? I never knew my grandpa. Ma tells me that every night he used to leave his hut to stare out over the ocean and draw pictures. She says it used to really creep her out. It was like he was a ghost or something, searching for his stolen soul. Ma says I'm just like my grandpa. If I meet this Michelle, maybe she might... The same thing might that happened to him might... Forget I said anything. I just don't want that I just want that creature out of my family's life forever. Give her the veil, and let that be an end to it. Alright, she's sleeping. Let's go ahead and head out. Goodbye, everybody. I'm done looking for flavor text. Alright. She's just like, thanks for helping. Hi, Dave. Are you sober enough to drive? Alright, you. I hear you managed to find that Kai bloke. Nice one. The rest of the gang are back on board and ready to get sailing. Head to the... Sailing. My god. Let's head to the strand and meet the mermaid. And let the mermaid know what's happened to her bloke, shall we? I love you, Dave. I hate reading your dialogue. My poor eyes.
What can you do?
Why did we have to go sticking our noses into other people's love lives? I always knew this was a bad idea. Still, we've started it now, and I guess we better finish it. Let's head back to the strand and give Michelle that veil.
It doesn't bear thinking about.
You'd have thought that giving someone a gift could be such a daunting prospect. You're so brave, Bobby Slay. If I'd been asked to give Michelle that veil, I would have run away as quickly as my legs could carry me. She's so real. Alright. If you tell her the truth, yeah, it's gonna come as a shock.
Just the person I wanted.
I don't believe for 1 minute that any such thing as a mermaid's curse. That there's any such thing as a mermaid's curse. There must be some reason why the legend has survived so long. Come on, honey. Let's go give that veil to our good friend Shelley. Maybe she'll be able to fill us in on the juicy details.
Interesting.
So it wasn't just a fairy tale. These people are convinced that Michelle stole Kainoa's soul. Do you really think a lovely lassie like her would go putting around curses on people? Doesn't make any sense. I know it's hard, but we have to give Michelle the veil and tell her why her fiancé isn't with us. We have to see this thing through to the bitter end. But I don't wanna. Hello! Hi! Oh god, Eric. I don't know if this counts as a dragon, but I'll try. Yes, it does.
I hope this helps. Ooh.
You're good. Good night. That's not really gonna. She doesn't have any abilities for this. And I do not have. Here. No, it's fine. Wait, what? Oh. When did I get this? Huh? You're still hiding, huh? This might help. No, it doesn't. Nope. Don't do that. There we go. Ooh, nicely done, Bobby. Ooh. Damn, okay, Eric. That's not the kind of sleep I meant, but okay. For that, you can get healed.
Thanks.
just want some.
Can I go to that island? Yeah, I can. Let's go there. Real quick. Just a small little detour. Check it out. Ah! You know what?
You want some?
Oh, don't do that. Okay, first of all, we have to heal Bobby. Eric kill. Eric destroy. Alright, let's get everybody
Did I
taken
do
care
all
of.
right?
Let's see. Rab, Rab, Rab. What can I do for you? That will be wonderful. That will basically ensure that if somebody dies, Rab can, you know, revive them with a like perfect success rate. Which is great because then we don't have to mostly rely on like the church or spend a bunch of like MP to save everybody or anybody unless Rab dies. What do you guys think of this island? Okay.
It doesn't bear thinking about.
Y'all are saying the same thing. We're just gonna explore a little bit. Because I do want to finish this quest tonight. There's a lot of little hammerhoods here. You guys are so small. Boop. They don't even want to fight us. Oh, they're brownies. Okay. Hammerhoods are something else. That's right. You're a very brave little creature, but not brave enough. Or perhaps you were too brave. Now these guys we can avoid. I mean, probably. They might be fine. No! My ore. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. This should be
Let's
okay.
do this.
Oh! Serena, heal yourself. Hey! Bobby, take care of yourself. Don't you dare do that to her. Die. Alright, let's go ahead and use your pet powers. Oh, she's pissed. Fuck yes. Whack this guy. It didn't work. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that was a mistake. Alright, but because he's the main character, he gets 1 HP left. Let's go ahead and just... Yep, okay. Let's avoid these guys. Okay. Ah! I swear I saw something shiny, but I guess it was just my imagination. Bye. Wait, didn't I unlock dual wielding for Serena? What am I doing? Yeah, look at her. She's so awesome. I love you, Serena. You're my bestest friend. Yeah, I swear I saw... There it is. Oh, beautiful. Alright, we gotta go back to Michelle and give her the veil. And tell her her fiance has been dead for a very long time. You have to let go. And I'm sure everything will be okay. And we will just zoom back to wherever we need to go after that. You know what? Let's just zoom there right now. Alright, and my friends, what are we saying about this? I know it's hard. We have to tell her. We have to see her to the bitter end. Listen, Bobby Slay, I'm not going to blame you if you don't tell Michelle the whole story. That's a heck of a thing to have to break to someone. What would I tell her? I'd give it to her straight. Kainoa would want her to know the truth. If someone I loved spent their whole life all on their own because of me, I wouldn't be able to forgive myself. If I were Michelle, I'd want to know the real reason why Kai hasn't come back. After all, it's only natural to know everything about the one you love, isn't it? Bobby Slay, do you think we should tell Michelle what really happened? I mean, she's been waiting for Kai for so long. What if we told her that he was on his way and asked us to bring this veil as a present? Listen, honey, I don't want to tell Michelle what really happened. If you don't want to tell Michelle what really happened, you don't have to. When you're in love, anything seems possible. So whatever you do, you tell her, she's sure to believe it. You might want to sugar the pill a little bit, though. After all, hell hath no fury like a woman spurned. No matter how much it might grieve the poor wee lassie, her fiance's gone, and when someone's gone, you cannot bring them back. Time flows differently for mermaids and men. Kainoa was caught by the current and drifted away. Hold on. Michelle, I will be very brief. Alright, girl. Hello again, my friend. I'm so happy you've returned. It's been so long since you went off, I got a bit concerned. I worried that your ship had sunk or Kai had gone away. That's why I'm singing happy songs, to keep my tears at bay. But you don't need to know that. Seriously, shut up, Shell. The only thing that matters now is that you're safe and well. So tell me, did you find my Kai? Is he as well as ever? Is he on his way to meet me here so we can be together? Lie to Michelle and tell her that Kai is coming to meet her. So, this is one of the few times where saying yes and no actually matter in this game. If you tell her, if you lie to her, she will stay here until the end of the game. She will basically stay here the whole time, believing that one day she and Kai will be reunited, and you will not get the full quest. But I think we should see this through to the end. And most of my party agrees with me. Oh god, I fucked up. Oh no. Okay, hold on. It autosaves, it autosaves, it autosaves, it autosaves. Oh no. It's fine. It's fine. It auto-saved, I think. I'm pretty sure. If not, I will just save and quit. I will stop the stream for tonight. Like, technically it is a time saver to not do it, but I think, you know, where's the fun in that? Thank you, Rab. I don't need to hear it. I already know I fucked up. Let me get this shell and then I'll tell her the truth. Tell her the truth. Bobby Slay tells Michelle the truth. My Kai is dead? That can't be true. I don't believe a word. It's ludicrous, ridiculous, preposterous, absurd. Hold on a minute. What's that thing you're holding in your hand? A net of pearls and seashells on a pretty coral band? You say my Kai made me this veil to wear when we were wed, and clutched it as he passed away. You're saying that he's dead? No, please no. It can't be so. I know he'd never break that promise that he made to me. Sure, there must be some mistake. How can my Kai have passed away? I nursed him back to health. I simply won't believe it till I found out for myself. I need to meet the Kai you met and hear it straight from him. Take me to Honolulu if you can. To Honolulu. You can sail. I can swim. What's that? Why don't I come aboard? Oh, thanks, you're very kind. But there's a lot to think about. I'll follow on behind. Please! I need to speak to this Kainui if you wouldn't mind. Will you take me to his village? You can sail, I'll swim behind. Don't worry about losing me. I'll keep up with your ship. No matter how quickly you go, you won't give me the slip. I've got a better idea, but first, I realize I missed this. Thank God.
Dear me.
All those decades Michelle was waiting here, the thought of being reunited with her one true love was the only thing that kept her going. It can't be an easy thing to reconcile herself to the idea of Kainoa's death. It seems Shelley's mind's made up. She'd swim all the way to Honolulu even if she had to do it all alone. But it's a long, long way, and the sea's full of nasty beasties. Dave's such a darling, though. I'm sure he'd be happy to sail slower so that Shelley can swim safely behind the ship. You heard what Michelle said, did you not? If a mermaid ever leaves the sea, she can never go back or she'll turn to foam. It's a big risk swimming over to a human village. If one of those fishermen caught her and pulled her out of the water, her jig'd be up. But the poor wee lassie's got her heart set on meeting Kai. All we can do is make sure she gets to Honolulu safe and sound.
You wanted to speak to me?
The jetty where we usually land is far too exposed. Michelle would be spotted right away. We should sail around the cape and ask her to wait by Sakiki Beach. Nobody ever goes there. It's the perfect place for a secret rendezvous.
What's up?
Maybe meeting Kai will convince Michelle that her fiancé's really gone. It'll break her heart, but it's the only way she can move on. Nice rhyming, bro. You're just like her.
You want to talk?
Hey, Bobby Slay. Do you really think it's wise to take Michelle to Honolulu? She's upset enough already. If we show her her fiance's grandson now, she might faint from shock. Nope, I just talked to you guys. I'm sorry, Silvando. Let's talk to Dave. And then we'll teleport. Sorry for ear wagging, but I heard what Michelle told you. So are we heading back to Honolulu or what? Lovely Jubbly? Leave it to old Dave? What are you saying? Oh, okay, that's right. You don't have to actually sail. Dave, you're a sweetie pie and I love you. If the locals see a mermaid, it'll fill their hearts with fear. I'll hide on this abandoned beach and wait for Kai right here. I'm sorry to keep asking, but this is my final plea. Would you please find that man you met and bring him back to me? Michelle's waiting for us behind that rock. Let's take Kai to meet her. She's been waiting long enough.
You good?
All we've got to do is get Michelle and Kai together. Then we can wash our hands of this whole mess. Come on, Bobby Slay. Let's finish this.
Oh.
It's such a peaceful night, but my heart's beating like anything. There's just something rather frightening about that dark, silent sea.
Oh.
Hey, Bobby Slay. Do you really think it's wise to take Kai to meet Michelle? Yeah, she said that.
Let's have a nice little chat.
Poor little Shelley has been waiting for so long. It's a real shame that her happy reunion will be a final farewell, but at least her wait will be over at last. We've come this far, laddie. We can't back out now. It's time to bring Michelle and Kai together. The rest they'll have to work out for themselves. Normally I would RP walk here, but now I just kind of want to run and book it because I'm hungry. Aloha, traveler. You're looking for Kai again, huh? When did that kid get popular? Well, he won't be out at sea at this time of night. Have you tried his house? Yeah. And we won't go and get all the flavor text. We'll just if we see someone we'll talk, but that's it. The stars are so beautiful tonight. Wah! Don't sneak up on me like that. Kai's been acting kind of funny lately, so I've been keeping an eye on his house to make sure he's okay. Huh? Why don't I just go up there and see him? No can. What kind of girl do you think I am? Queen, it's fine. Just talk to the guy. So, did you give that mermaid the veil? Mahalo. Thanks, friend. Sorry for making you take care of that for me. I should do something for you in return. Fix up your ship? Go get you some pearls, maybe? Just say the word. You want me to go to Saikiki Beach with you? Why would you want to go to a lonesome place like that? Well, if you're sure that's all you want, guess a promise is a promise. Lead the way. Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, wait. Kai! Everybody chap? Clap and cheer for Kai. Actually, hold on. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Congrats, Kai! People love you! Oh. Okay.
Hey,
You're kind of weird, you know. Nobody else in this village would take a trip to Sakiki Beach at this time of night. You know it's the village graveyard, right? If the rest of the guys find out you're into this kind of thing, you're gonna get some funny looks for sure. Hey girl, you wanna talk to him? Aloha, Kai! Are these guys friends of yours? I thought your boat was your only friend. You're fucking it up, girl. It's okay. Some people are just weird and awkward. Hey, kid. I wish they'd let me ride the boats with the adults. I want to see a mermaid or a giant tentacular. The beach behind the church may seem like a sad and lonesome place, but it's very special to us. The spirits of the deceased enter the ocean and swim all the way back to the World Tree to be reborn. She appears to be fast asleep. Good for her. Aloha, Kai! Hey, wanna hang? Moon's out and everything's real pretty. We could shoot the breeze, you know, like old times. Huh? You're too busy for all that stuff? Ugh, you think you're too good for it. You mean. You think you're too good for it, you mean. Fine, be like that. Sorry, Kai. Everybody is mean to you here. What brings you to the church? I need to save my game. Yippee! Alright, Kai.
hey.
Okay, so we're here, Sakiki Beach. What's the plan now? We're gonna play charades. Sorry, wrong side.
Why have you brought me here?
That voice, it's music to my ears. I feel like I could cry. Oh, darling, tell me, is it you? My one and only Kai?
Yeah, I'm Kai. Do I know you?
too quick to jump for joy. You don't know me, I don't know you. You're not my darling boy.
No, I'm not. The man you loved, he was my grandfather. But he's not here anymore.
My darling Kai, my one true love, the one that I adored. You died alone and friendless on this cold and windswept shore? Oh, how could I forget we mermaids live 500 years? Quick as a flash, a human life just ups and disappears. Without Kai, hours seem to pass too slowly to be true. But now I see cruel time was flowing faster than I knew. Thanks for finding Kai for me. You've been a proper friend. To trace my love across the sea until the bitter end. I said I would reward you, and I mean to pay that debt. You'll find your prize upon the selfsame island where we met. I'm sorry I can't come along and see you on your way, but now I'm here, I can't go back. I think I have to stay.
Michelle sings a bewitching melody that reverberates off the cliffs above.
I waited for you so long, through sun and stormy weather. But now it's time, at long last, we're going to be together. You've got your granddad's hands, you know. So soft yet strong and honest. The hands of one who'd never ever make a faithless promise. A mermaid who sets foot on land will perish in the brine. But that's alright. I got to meet my darling one last time. If I had been a human, or if he had been like me, perhaps we could have lived together, happy as can be. But I'm a mermaid, he's a man. There's no point asking why. He was my one true love, but now it's time to say goodbye.
I can't stop thinking I've seen her somewhere before. Of course! Grandpa's cabin!
Maybe.
Kai seemed pretty upset back there. He's not the friendliest person, but I think he needs some company right now. Let's check on him before we head back to the village. I guess that's why you don't go sticking your nose into other people's love lives.
How awful.
Poor Michelle. Oh, how could such terrible things happen to such good people?
Oh.
I had a feeling something like this would happen, but it was Michelle's decision to make. We had no right to stop her. She's really gone, isn't she? We'll never see Shelley's smiling face again.
Is they right?
If a mermaid leaves the sea and makes the land her home, if she ever gets wet again, she melts away to foam. Mermaids are such beautiful creatures, but they're more fragile than I ever knew. The gravestone is old and worn, and the inscription too faded to read. Lisa Frank! Sorry.
What's this? A letter?
This is Grandpa's handwriting. Dearest beloved, ever since you saved me on the day of the great storm, the dream of one day being reunited with you is all I have lived for. But now I fear that dream is over. Forgive me, my darling, but I cannot keep my promise. Some years after my boat was burned and I was exiled to this beach, the fishing fleet was hit by another great storm, and many people lost their lives. The kahuna and his daughter Leilani's husband were among them. One night, not long afterward, I saw a woman standing on the cliffs. She had a baby in her arms. It was Leilani, the woman who was once to be my wife. With her father and husband gone, she had lost all hope and all reason. I called out to her, but in her grief, she could not hear me. Before my disbelieving eyes, she threw herself into the ocean. I tried to save them. I did everything I could, but only the baby survived.
Kai? You're sure you're fine to row back home? You're not in any pain? I wish you'd let me keep you till you're fighting fit again.
Don't worry about me, Michelle. You fixed me up real good. I'm fitter than ever.
Kai, I know you've got to go. There's things you have to do. Just promise me you'll be back soon. I'll wait right here for you.
It's all my fault. I'm sorry, Michelle. I can't leave. I can't just be thinking of myself anymore. This child needs me. The villagers say you put a curse on me, but it's only because they don't understand. They don't want what happened to me to happen to anybody else. You have to forgive them. They don't know you like I do. They don't know you at all. And what they don't know, they fear. I sometimes wonder if you're still sitting there on that rock, still waiting for me to return. But it's too late for me now. I'll never make it back there. I'll understand if you can never forgive me. But I want you to know one thing. I love you. I always will. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been so hard on you. Without you, I'd never have known all of this. Never met Michelle. All this time, I hated that mermaid for what she did to my grandfather. But now I see how he really felt. He wasn't cursed. He really loved her.
It's a painting of a beautiful mermaid wearing the lover's veil.
Aww.
Michelle went back to sea and turned to foam. I wonder if she's still there now, floating on the waves.
Let's have a nice little chat.
Now that Kai knows the truth about his grandfather, I hope he'll start poking some holes into the village's ridiculous anti-mermaid agenda. We can't let everything Michelle and Kainoa went through be in vain.
Oh.
Chin up, laddie. What's done is done, no matter how much we might wish it wasn't.
Anyway,
What's important now is to take that sadness and anger and set about putting things right. That's what being a true hero is all about. The mermaid in Kainoa's painting looked just like Michelle. If he only knew her for a short time, but he never forgot her face.
Hey!
Michelle said she'd left our reward for finding Kai on the strand. She must have already decided what she was going to do when she told us she wanted to come here and meet him. Don't beat yourself up about it, Bobby Slay. All you did was tell the truth. You can't have any regrets about that.
It doesn't bear thinking about.
Kainoa was in a very difficult position. I can't criticize him for the path he chose. But still, it's so sad. If only there was another way. If only he and Michelle had been able to live together. Yeah. So if you choose not to tell Michelle the truth, if you choose to lie, then you will not find out that last piece of the story. What luck! So, yeah. You would have gotten, the thing that Michelle promises you, but she would just be stuck there on the strand, and you would just be like, you know, ruin her life, I guess. Guess we already did that, though. Well, we're almost done for tonight, I promise. There's a few characters I'd like to speak with before we depart. And then we'll just go to Puerto Valor and get turn in our mini medals. I never would have believed it, but Kai started skipping work. Word is he's got himself a girlfriend. People sure can change when they fall in love. Coming through. Have you heard the story about the mermaid's curse? Yeah, we know. Wonder why there's this rumor going around that Kai started skipping work. He's been going over to Sakiki Beach and staring out over the ocean for hours. I'm kind of worried about him. Well, he's not at his house. So you've been to Sakiki Beach, huh? And by the look in your eyes, I'm thinking you learned the truth behind the tale of the mermaid's curse. If you did, friend, can I ask that you don't tell the rest of our villagers what really happened? There's nobody left around who was around when it was all going on, so it's not like anybody needs to know. And I'd rather keep people kept on being scared of mermaids. Nothing ever ends well where they're concerned. Please, friend, forget about it. I don't want any more of our fellow villagers to have to suffer like Hainoa did. Alright. My mini medals. And then we will stop for tonight. Because I'm hungry. Though actually, hold on. I am curious about what Cervantes says. If he's got any new dialogue. No, it's impossible. It cannot be. I saw him on the ship, and yet... Huh? Oh, it is you, Signor Roberto's friend, see? His ship is but a spot on the horizon now. By now, I am sure. That reminds me of a rumor I heard about a place on the ocean where ships disappear. Some say they are transported to another world. I am sure it is just a story, but still, it's good to be careful out on the high sea. Ooh, strike out a little pose. Alright, later. And then we will stop for the night, because I'm hungry. And I'm tired. Although I'm sure there are now quests in Honolulu. Nope, that's the wrong button. Nope, that's the wrong button. Why did I do that? Nope. Give me my medals. Or my prizes. Yes! Yippee! Bonaloz! The first page of the album is complete. The second page awaits. It is at the miniature medal exchange. I am only permitted to stamp the first page of a medal collector's album. If you wish to continue receiving rewards for the mini medals you collect, you must speak with Monsieur Model, the principal of the Academy de Notre... the Medal Academy. Okay. So, time to save and end it all. I love your sunglasses. Alrighty. Oh god. Alrighty. Bye.